So, good morning, good night, good evening, depending on where you are in the world, and welcome to another interview of the Shield Dude on a Couch. I have Giorgio here from the band Behind Starvation. They're a melodic death metal band from Italy, and we're here to talk all about their latest EP, The Grief Sower. So, Giorgio, how are you today?
I'm fine, thanks for asking. Yeah, doing a lot of things today. I'm also writing new music for the next Behind Starvation album. So yeah, great.
Yeah, so for people that don't know the band Behind Starvation, give us a history of the band.
Well, the history is pretty, it's not too long to, there's not much to say, but yeah, the band was born in 2021. It was me. I was the former as guitar player and composer. Then there was a bass player that exited from the band a year's half after. Then the band had a stop of 1 year. But after that year, so around I don't know, it was probably around June 2022, I was listening to the stuff I did, the stuff I wrote for Behind Starvation, and I said, okay, I like this stuff. I want to give it another try. So I started searching for other people. So I found a bass player. I found the drummer that we had in the past, and the new singer and new guitar player. And this was how the band had his second chance. So yeah, we start talking about this EP thing. I had some songs who needed to be arranged again from other people,
Mhm.
but we were in a good, we did it properly because we had material, so we worked on that material without any kind of problem. And after not many rehearsals, we were ready for recording. In fact, I think that we only did like 8, 9 rehearsals before to be ready to record the EP. And then when we record the EP on the December 2024, we were like so excited to bring life to these songs we wrote and arranged together. And now that we have finally, and that we finally can hear the EP that has is released 2 weeks ago, we are really really happy. So yeah, it's a long short story. So the band is
Okay.
not, it's pretty recent.
Okay, and you wrote the lyrics for the songs on the CP?
I wrote the lyrics just for the Grief Sowers song. Then the drummer did the lyric for Negation Shapes. The singer did it for Collapsing Monument and for Despite Existence.
Okay, so it was a group effort. So
Yeah, for
tell me a little bit about at least what were your like musical influences growing up?
well, my music influences came from Sweden, from Gothenburg, exactly. So mostly I got the influences from Dark Tranquility and from At the Gates, but not just from them, also from Heaven Shall Burn from Germany. And well, some American metalcore bands give influences to me as well. Like I can say As I Lay Dying or some Miss May I stuff back in the days. So yeah, all these influences changed the way I'm writing today. So yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it seems like a lot of stuff influenced you. So let's talk about. You said you wrote the Grief Sower. Tell me a little bit about that track.
Okay, so yeah, I for the Griff Sower, let's say that that was the first song I wrote, and that's why this came out to be the perfect song for the EP because there's a big meaning for that song. I didn't want to have a song which was too heavy, too dead. So that's why it is not very fast as a song. There's melodies, there are melodies, there's this kind of mixing of the guitars for the riffs. And about the lyrics, I can explain you why that is the name I gave to the song. Is because in the story I wrote, there's this person who is a father. So this fan who lost his son to suicide. So the meaning of the life for this father is changing, is evolving, and with all the pain he is, gaining with what happened, he decided to take all the ashes of people who die to suicide, and to bring them and to put them in the ground, like to give them a new life. So the story is to give a new life to people who die for problems, for sadness, for everything. So it's, yeah, a dark story, but it also have a good meaning, a light inside it. So yeah, that was the purpose for the Grief Sower, and so that's why the music is, yeah, heavy in some ways, but it is also, slower and melodic in others, and melancholic, if you want to say that.
Yeah. And the rest of the songs, are there like common themes to them, or a story, or each one their own?
Sorry.
Oh, the other songs on the EP, are they like, do they have like similar themes in tone, or are they each is something different?
Oh, let's say that there's always this kind of meaning of pressure of the life. So
Mhm.
even despite existence is talking about this pressure that life is always um, giving us. Collapsing monument is talking about giants who need to be destroyed. This could be, you can think about giants in the real world, so the people who have the power. So that we need to try to destroy this big thing, this big giants, because we need to live our life, and we can't stay blind every day of our lives. Then for Negation Shape, this is also a song to, that is like searching, always searching for something more that what we have, that what we can accept. So it's always, as I told you, for the Grief Sower, is there are darker themes, but always there's a light. So a light that needs that talk us about to do better in life, to be more positive, not just to be, sad and whatever. To fight for our lives, to fight to find better ways to live in our world, because our world is surely not the best place to live. Obviously, there are people that are suffering a lot today, every day of our lives. There are people who are suffering a lot, and so there's always something that people can try to do, because the light is there, but sometimes it's difficult. So we gotta try to see that light.
Yeah. So yeah, no, and musically, there's some different things. Some of the songs are more melodic than others. Some are darker. So I saw some difference in the music. The music, did you said that, did you wrote most of it, or was it a group effort?
Well, for, let's say that I'm the composer for every songs. Then we arrange them together. So as a band, I was the one doing, the riffs, then attacking them to the other riff, searching for which part was better for which song, And then when I had the final guitar line, I start to collaborate to see for arrangements. So yeah, mostly of the songs were my part of my job. Then the arrange for them was a group effort.
Okay. So let me show the artwork of the EP that is out now. So tell me a little bit about the artwork.
Yeah, the artwork is well talking for the Grief Sower. In fact, the title of the EP is the Grief Sower. So we're talking again about the song. The artwork is the Grief Sower. So there's this man, all in black, that is covering his head, and that one is the Grief Sower. In front of him, there are mountains, there are the ground, and that is the ground where he is gonna, put the ashes from the people died from suicide, and that ground is where the trees are gonna grow. Because as I told you before, for the Grief Sower lyric, this is what the Grief Sower is doing. So taking the ashes from who decided to end his life to suicide, and to put the ashes in the ground, giving a second life. That in the EP is like this is imagine like the second life is a tree. So I don't know
Mhm.
if you saw the video, but during the video that we recorded, there are some scene where you can see a tree that is growing. And in the final scene, there's the Grief Sower, which is with the head, looking with the head on the ground, and with a tree on his back. So yeah, this was the kind of thing I imagined for the artwork too. So yeah, the Grief Sower with the ground, where he's gonna put and giving the second life to people who did suicide.
Okay. So for people who want to get this EP, do you got physical copies or how can they get it?
Yeah, we got physical copies of CDs, only CDs for now, for the moment. These are limited to 150 copies and are hand numbered. Yeah, people can order them by DM us, obviously, from Inertia Music, that is our label, or even via Season of Mist, Europe, or USA. So yeah.
Okay. And they can DM the band behind Starvation, so
Yeah.
they can get, so it's limited copies. So you told me right now, Giorgio, that you guys are working on a full length album. When can we expect that? For next year?
So my target is next year, is the end of next year. That is what I would love to, where I will love to release our new LP. But I can be sure about that. I'm writing materials today. I finished one song, and I'm pretty happy about it. So now I can say a date, but I would love to have it released for the end of next year, or at least for the beginning of 2027.
Okay. You're working on it and uh, taking your time with the full length album. So, are you guys playing some shows like soon that people can see you live?
Now we're searching for live shows. Italy is actually not the best place to search for live shows. That's why we're seeking shows in Germany or in Austria. We are talking with some guys for some live shows in Milan and for some live shows in Austria. There's nothing confirmed. We hope to play live as soon as possible, since many people actually asked us, and we will be super happy to play live in front of these people who seem to be excited for us. But for the moment, we're just searching. We are still searching for dates. The only thing I can say is that we are really open to play not just in Italy, but around Europe. Like it would be cool to play, as I told you, in Germany, Austria, but also in Poland or in Sweden, Finland, Spain, and blah blah blah. But yeah.
Okay. So yeah, hopefully like people follow them on Instagram, the social, so you know when they're going to obviously uh, play, and obviously you can get the Great Sower that's out now, limited CD copies. So Giorgio, before I let you go, anything you like to say to my couchers before we go?
Well, first of all, I would like to thank you for the interest. I hope you like the EP, and I hope that you will listen to the new material when it comes out. Secondly, I hope that everyone is like trying to, you know, as the rich soul want to live their life, seeing the light for have more positivity in this life, even if the life is really really hard. By the way, talking about music, I really hope that everyone is kind of liking our stuff. And well, if you want more, I'm cooking, so be ready.
Okay. So people, Giorgio, he's cooking up newer music to bring out for, and I would for people who haven't heard Behind Starvation, if you like melodic death metal, especially like he said, the Gothenburg sound, uh, you will dig the EP that's out now. So Giorgio, I want to thank you, from taking your time from meeting me from Italy to Puerto Rico. So thank you for your time. So Couchers, the EP is out now. So until next time, Couchers, this is Hector, the Shield Dude on a couch, and I'll see you all right here on the couch. Thank you and goodbye.